Hello and welcome everybody to my channel. Today's video is very special, and today I will make an interview with ALF members who are Abdullah Muhammad Al-Kathiri, and he learns English language, and Ahmed Muhammad Basarin, and he learns French language, and Ammar Adil Bamusa, and he learns Spanish language, and Hammam Ali Ahmed, and he learns Japanese language, and me, I learn German language. So ALF is a group of friends who learn 7 languages, which I just mentioned. So now I will ask them some questions about their languages and how they learn it and this stuff. So let's get started. So now I'll start with Abdullah Muhammad Al-Kathiri, but first let me clarify one point, that all the members can speak English and learn English. English is the official language of ALF, but Abdullah is more in depth. He learns English, like the different accents, and let me ask him now. So Abdullah, how are you first?
Fine.
Okay. So Abdullah, as I said, you learn English but with different accents. You speak American accent, but you learn British accent, Australian accent. So can you explain what are the difference between these accents, and why should people like, what is the best accent in your opinion?
Well, the difference between accents require way much more than 7, 8, 10 minutes, especially when considering the fact that there are hundreds of accents spread across multiple countries.
Okay, right. Okay, so I can change the question. Can you tell me like the importance of the different accents in English?
Well, the accents in general are more of a luxury option. They're not. They shouldn't be put over your language learning duties. For instance, some people just come and tell me that they want to learn American accent or British accent, but they can't even differentiate between C and an S. Yeah, so they need to first learn the language, then pick your accent.
Yeah, you're right. Like a lot of people like say what's the difference between American accent, British accent, but you're saying that you just learn the language,
Yeah.
whatever accent.
Yes.
And for you, like you speak American accent, why did you choose this accent?
Well, mainly because most of the movies, most of video games are in American accent, mostly.
I see. Okay. Okay, now I'll move to Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed, you learn French language. French language, as I know, it is the most important language after English. French with Spanish.
Yeah, it is.
So, like, I want to ask you, here in our society, here in Yemen, and in many other places, they just focus on English. What is your advice for those people who just know only English and want to learn only English? What do you tell them?
Okay, Ali, thank you so much. Actually, it is a good question, Ali. Ali, because of improving of the world nowadays, so I think having just one language is not that much enough.
Right.
Because you have to be more contact with the world next to you. So having just one language, I think it is not that much enough. If you have, I think it is good to add. You need to add another language next to English. Because nowadays English, I think, everyone have English. So
right.
it's not that much. If you want to get a job in the future, so I think if you just tell them that I have English, so I think that's something normal in the society.
Yeah.
So having another language, especially French, which is the second language in the world, so after English, so that's going to be a great thing to add in your knowledge. That's it. My advice to people, my society, or everyone, I just want them, to think about their future so much, and know that English is not that much enough nowadays, especially. So you have to, think about your future that much good, and what is what you have to add in your knowledge to let your future that much to be that much great. So I think languages and the normal, it is an amazing thing to add. I don't, I'm not saying just languages is the only way to get a great future.
Yeah,
no, absolutely, there's a lot of things, a lot of ways, not just languages. But I think this is easy way, and also this is let you, more contact with everyone in the world. So that's it. My advice to them that you have to think about your future, and language is really amazing thing to get that much good future and that much good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ammar Bamusa, Spanish language. As I said to Ahmed, French and Spanish are the most important languages after English. They come like the second languages in the world. So I know that they are similar to each other or something. Can you explain that? Go ahead.
Between Spanish and
Yeah,
French?
yeah, between Spanish and French language.
Okay, Ali. First of all, you have to know that French and Spanish are from the same Latin family of languages. So for sure there's going to be some similarities between them. And I think the most noticeable one is they both have similar grammar, like the structure of a sentence and something like that. They both have like formal and informal way of saying the subject you and the other subject, which English doesn't have that. And there are quite few vocabularies that have similar spelling, but the pronunciation is different from one language to another. And there's a lot of other similarities and difference between these two languages. So this might be the most noticeable ones of them. That's it. I mean,
okay. Mr. Hammam Ahmed, finally. Well, Japanese is like, is rare language. It's not like French, it's not like Spanish. People know Spanish and French. So people are wondering why you learn this language. It's like a rare language. Can you explain why you learn Japanese and why people should or can learn Japanese? Go ahead.
First, you should know that learning a new language is something that puts you ahead of many people.
Correct.
And there are many companies that offer scholarships or jobs to work there in Japan. And if you can speak Japanese well, it's gonna be a great opportunity to get a job there or study there.
Yeah.
And all of us know that Japan is one of the biggest industrial countries in the world.
Right.
And Japanese people have advanced technology, and it's gonna be great opportunity to learn and know technology from where it is.
Yeah. And for you, why do you learn Japanese?
I actually one of the fans of animes, and that's why I learned the Japanese language. And to in future days that comes and watch animes without any subtitles.
Okay, great, man. And just one point. Why, people say that Chinese and Japanese are similar? What's your comment?
Okay, they are similar in the letters, and in the pronunciation way they're completely different.
So which one is easier?
Japanese is the easier one. So.
Okay, thank you, Ahmad. Finally, as you can see, those are ALF members, and we are just missing one member, Ali Mohsen Sagaf, and he learns Russian, but now he's not in the city, and also Ali Muhammad Basabin, and he's the one shooting this video. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and watch the previous videos, and see you next time.